man walked into my office and he was complaining about his girlfriend. He sighed and said, she's just been acting like such a bitch. And I said, well, it sounds like you're pretty angry. Well, she's just such a bitch. And even with his therapist in that moment, he's having a hard time, despite the fact that I'm trying to be sympathetic, I'm trying to be understanding, I'm trying to be helpful. He still is obscuring the nature of his true feelings. When a man is obscuring the true nature of his feelings, I often, while he's taking himself so very seriously, I often will lean back in my chair and throw my head up into the air and laugh because it's so disruptive to do that. I'm not suggesting anybody else do that, but it works for me because he's taking himself so seriously. He's got the script and the narrative and the context all figured out. The only problem is the way he's figuring things out, it's not working for him. If he really understood what was going on, he'd have better outcomes, wouldn't he? So how do I get him to understand? Well, I start laughing. What are you laughing about? And now he's turning his anger on me. And I'll say, well, you couldn't be more pissed off than you are right now. And if you're going to tell me straight to my face that you're not angry, well, that's just not credible. Of course you're angry. But if you really want her to get to know you, you might want to stop attacking her because it's pretty hard to be sympathetic with someone who's on the attack and putting me down and calling me names and yelling at me. That's just not going to work. And that's when we start talking about the importance. If you're ever going to try to establish intimacy, you have to make the relationship a safe place. And the only way to do that is to commit to a radical program of an abuse-free life. If we don't do that with each other, we're never going to have that safe space. And I'm never going to be mentally challenged to try to express myself in a truly more intimate way rather than just getting angry at you for not understanding me, even though I never told you anything about myself.